Hello? Oh, okay. So I got little green orbs. Let me try poop. No, poop works. All right. Well, I'm not gonna talk about the refs anymore. The refs are good, and I appreciate them and everything they do. But I am drinking this, and it's delicious. So I got a one on. Is that what I got? Sorry, that's sexual harassment or something, But Rogue, how are you, brother? How you been? How you feeling about them Saints, dude? Digging them? Doing well this year, man. No, I won't say anything about the refs anymore. I keep losing my chat. I'm not going to talk about the refs anymore. If you guys want to, you guys go ahead, but I'm not going to say the word refs anymore. Let's see if that cuts out on the. Yeah, things are looking good for you, man. Congratulations on your win. I mean that. Uh, yeah, not going to talk about the refs anymore. Or Detroit. Who did you guys beat, Rogue? Jets beat Dallas, right? Jets beat Dallas. Who beat Philadelphia? Who beat Philadelphia? You remember? Didn't Philadelphia lose? Yeah, I think Rogue. I think we're that was one of my um, one of the other things that I kind of want to talk about, and I'm glad you said that. I'm hearing this morning. It's a bye week. We should get rid of Freddie Kitchens and install another coach. Now that it's a bye week, we should take advantage of it. As if some other regime is going to get them prepared in 2 weeks. Being worried about his job. I'm not going to talk about the refs anymore. I think that's it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I think good things are coming. I think we can beat the Patriots, just like I thought we could beat Russell Wilson and the gang, Jerk Off and the gang, Mariota and the gang. I think we should have won all three of those. San Francisco was a little bit of a different uh, game to watch. That was pretty frustrating. A lot of tumblers in the lock that let us lose that game, and it was us. Nobody seemed to be saving anybody in that game, and that was. I should rewatch it just to get a different opinion on it, but that's kind of how I felt about those three games. Uh, yeah, I think so. I think they're for real. I mean, they didn't have to do much though to beat us. That's what was so troubling as a Browns fan. Being as talented as we are, every loss here is really painful this year, and I mean that. I know I kind of say that on every stream. Man, that hurts when you got that much talent. But I don't give up on Freddie, man. I think Freddie's going to be a good coach, and I like his attitude. Um, I don't necessarily like all the play calling either. But Chubb was used very efficiently this week. 122 yards, I think. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Well, no, we didn't have him beat though. Cut out the first part of that steal. We never had him beat. Hey Bob, how you doing? We never had him beat. We were always kind of behind, and every time we got a chance, we shot ourselves in the foot. And if anything, I would say about Sanford Shithole, they're very efficient, man. Very, very efficient. And Engraven Vids made a great point about trust, man. They trust their dudes to do the right thing. And that's where the San Francisco game was. I thought there was kind of a rip in our morale for a second there, man. You know, something dark happened in that game, and I'm not really sure. I can't pinpoint it, but it's like when you let me bore you guys for a second, for just a second, and this is kind of the theory of what happened with that San Francisco game. There was in the 80s, Ronald Reagan was president. Paul Volcker was the Fed chairman, you know, the Federal Reserve chairman, you know, the weird Federal Reserve. And one of the things, and this is economics, and I am going to bore you for a little bit, so just bear with me for a little bit. Maybe you'll like the true story. I read this big fat ass book on the Federal Reserve, and this documents all this stuff. One of the things that Ronald Reagan was doing is he was lowering taxes. Okay, when you lower taxes, more people have more of their money. I mean, I don't want to go back on who's rich and who's poor or whatever. If you lower taxes on everybody, they're going to have more of their money. Well, Paul Volcker, his theory was, I'm going to watch M1 and M2. And M1 and M2 are these like counts of these kind of like money stats, how much money's out there. So obviously, to me anyway, Ronald Reagan was cutting tax rates for people. People were having more of their money, so it grew. Paul Volcker was watching the money supply. That's what it is, like the money supply, and wanted to curb it. He didn't want it growing to a, yes, we are. Hi, Scottzilla. How are you, brother? Hi, everybody, for that matter. If I didn't say hi to anybody, shame on me. I think I say hi to everybody. Anyway, Paul Volcker's theory, and a lot of these guys say we didn't really know what the fuck we were doing. They kind of admit that a little bit. They're trying stuff. He didn't want the money supply growing. So what he kept doing is raising interest rates. So what happens is taxes are being given to the people and the people's money is more valuable. Does that make sense to you? If I give you money and then make it more expensive to borrow, which means like the savers were getting higher interest rates, people that had to borrow it were having to borrow at a very high interest rate. So money was more valuable because of that. And that's basically what was happening. And this kind of tug of war between the two was really upsetting the economy, you know. Yeah, they are short. So you might understand what I'm getting at. Well, things were kind of bubbling. People were just buying more stuff for less money, basically. Does that kind of make sense to you guys? Their money, your purchase power was buying more stuff because your money, the money that you had was more valuable, which always sounds like yeah, very, very good, Maxwell Black, very good. So as he kept lowering taxes, Paul Volcker kept raising rates, and he kept raising rates to like a ridiculous amount. People were getting more and more of their money, and he kept making it more valuable by doing that. You put your money in a savings account, you know, and you're getting 8-10% or something like that. People were borrowing, you know, I think my mom and dad's house around that time, they borrowed at like, I don't know, 12 to 14% or something like that. So you can see where things were getting a little bit off kilter, and things kind of need to happen naturally. So to make a long story much longer, um, the Fed squad, there's a bunch of chairmen, a bunch of the top banks, and they kind of are the conference of the Federal Reserve, basically. So this chick that's in there is basically saying, Paul, we can't keep fucking raising rates. You're going to rip the fabric of the economy. And one of her points is, and this isn't a Me Too movement thing or anything, but what she's saying is, if you rip the fabric of the economy, it's so much harder to sew it back. She talks about elasticity and stuff like that. And she says, obviously you're a man because you don't understand how much it sucks to have to fucking sew something that should have never been ripped. And that's basically what I kind of felt with the Sanford shithole game, that something ripped, in that San Francisco game. Something dark happened and needs repaired somehow. And it's going to take a little bit to kind of repair that. I really don't know what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Don't say that. They're going to shut down. Do you notice I quit talking about the refs, that my chat's working fine now? Fucking NFL. Bastards. I love you, NFL. I really do. So sorry to drag that along, but I don't know, maybe, because Jarvis and the boys, Jarvis and OBJ, man, they're brothers, man. I don't mean brothers because they're black. I mean, they're in this together, So Landry kind of comes out, and I don't even remember his real remark, but our media just fucking pounced. Not on him. Flat Earth. Maybe it is flat. Is it flat? I don't know. Did we talk about that before? The flat Earth, flat moon. Flat moon. Does that make me, am I not a fat ass, but I'm a flat ass? Do we have to change everything now? Well, you know what I got to do? I know this shocks and disturbs you. But I got to get another one of these. Then I have to take a piece. I'm going to smoke half a cigarette too. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Look outside. It's dark and creepy out there. It's October. October is creepy. Don't listen to all the noises I make when I go and get a beer. What I don't understand is why I don't really fart when I'm doing this. I should be cutting farts and all kinds of shit. The burps are always there, but the farts aren't. We need more farts. Right? I should save it. I should quit burping. Start farting. Don't listen to me pee. Boy, you know what was hilarious though? Tonight, the old lady put on that movie, The Boogeyman. You guys remember that movie, The Boogeyman? That old 80s movie? Boy, if you want to, it wasn't the greatest movie, but if you want to hear what a cool old 80s movie sound like. Listen to the score and the music in that particular movie. It was awesome. It was so retro, so my way, man. Wasn't that great of a movie. They tried, you know. Almost a valiant effort. This is where I'm gonna get a divorce right here. I get caught on camera with a cigarette in my mouth inside the house. Not a creature was stirring. Not even a beer. Oh, that is good. See, I absorbed all that smoke, and it all went outside when I walked over here. I absorbed it in my hair. Well, I do have some bad news. If anybody's listening, I did have to put Millie down yesterday. And we kind of knew she was going down. Got her on the stream Sunday, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, the last of our dogs went down. The girl had a tumor in her stomach, and it was stopping her from walking. So that's how much it had grown inside her. But she really only had one night of pain. We put her down the next day, almost, which is weird. Almost as soon as I shut down that stream Sunday, she basically quit walking. So it was relatively immediate. She went through maybe one night of pain, which is terrible. There's no doubt about that. She was loved here, and it was that evening. It got to the point where I had to basically pick her up off the couch, put her outside in the grass, and she couldn't even get up to pee. So she basically was kind of peed on herself and in the grass. And maybe I should be telling you all the gory details, but just to see some of the old lady took her in. I almost called off because I didn't really want to put the old lady through that, but we knew what was going on, and it wouldn't be too much longer. And it's not something that you kind of hint at, I don't want to say, Millie's got too much longer, she's going to be dead soon. It's not something you verbalize, to somebody else. But yeah, we had to put her down, and it's kind of weird. Today was the first day I walk in and she's not there. It's strange, man, very strange. Sad to say I didn't give her a beer, Scott, if you're still there. I should have gave her a beer. I don't know, maybe that would have helped. A little bit of anesthetic. But she was a good old girl. She was a sweetheart. And certainly a special place in my heart. I didn't say that because I was crying like a little girl. Oh, yeah. So, sorry, guys. Millie's gone. And that sucks. So, thanks, Scott. I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. We did know, she slowed down. We know she had some growth, so it wasn't, we were like, oh my God, she's got something in her stomach. When dogs get old, man, they get all kinds of growths and stuff. And unlike Z, the only really good thing about this is, she kind of shut down. The tumor or whatever it was shut her down. Whereas Z was like a little bit different story, and I explained that in another one. But Z was a shock. Millie, we knew was coming, so it was a lot better for the whole family, and everybody's fine. And no, I'm just kidding. There's a tear in my beer. But she was really cool. She was really sweet to all of us except Z. Z was her brother, and she was kind of a bitch to him all the time. But hey, she's his sister. She's allowed to be. So, but they were cool. They were always together. Always did everything together. Always had this kind of sense of where each one was at. It was kind of a cool thing they had going. When Z was gone, I guess she kind of had to lose that, but she was still cool. She was still rocking up until the last. Yeah, it is. It is. But Ash, we still have Ash. Ash, my cat, is named after Ash from Evil Dead, and he actually knew our previous Basset Hound. His name was Schultz, and we named him Schultz after a guy that I worked with. His name was Reinhard Schultz, which we thought was the coolest fucking name. We wanted to name our band that, and I don't want to tell you too much, but yeah, so I named him Schultz, and we did the kind of German thing with him. I think his real name was Reinhard von Schulzenheimer Schmidt or something like that. I think was on his papers or something. But anyway, Ash knew him. Schultz was really cool too. He was a really cool Basset Hound, and I would joke around and bark German shit to him. Not bark, but verbalize German terms to him and try to get him to listen to me and shit. And it was always funny. But anyway, Ash is still alive. Ash is 13 or 14 as well, and he's going pretty strong. He's a pretty cool cat. He knew the other dogs. He would whoop on them. Cats whoop on dogs. There's cats. Dogs are cool, man. And I am a dog dude. But I get shocked at how the balls that fucking cats have, man. What? Yeah, I guess you're right. Wait a minute. Did I see? Oh, is Camel Toes getting on? Yeah, Scott, you're in heaven, dude. Just having all those dogs. Well, I'd have fucking 40 of them if I could. I just can't afford them, The Brew. The Brew. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It was time, man. It really was, hell, we got, that happens to people, so it's time and sometimes it's time. 6 is enough. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm drinking Bass tonight, brother. Let me ask you, Brew, now that I got your head here, Bass was the fundamentals of the first black and tan, correct? The Guinness Bass? Because I think Bass goes back a ways, man. I got my glasses on, but I can't see. Oh, they claim to be the world's first pale ale. I'm doing good, buddy. Good night, Pam. God bless you. Yeah, I like Bass too, man. And I'm having trouble finding it, man. I just went to this place to go pick some up where it's like the only place around that I can find it, in my vicinity. And let's see, product of the USA, brewed by William Bass and Company, Merrimack, New Hampshire. But I can't find right ready when it was actually first. Small words. Okay, I'll read it. As Bass Pale Ale's popularity grew, unscrupulous imitators tried to pass off inferior products as Bass by copying the unique red triangle logo in 1875. Concerned for the reputation of their beloved brew, Bass Brewers applied for and were granted England's first registered trademark. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. They patented that. Is that the Illuminati sign? There comes A. Calatoes, man, rocking and rolling. That is right. Shame on me. We got to make a meme for this. That's base. It's not Bass, it's base. Oh, shame on me. Good call, eh? Good call, man. Yeah. Wow, that's kind of cool. Is that the Illuminati triangle? Is that what they're doing there? I don't know. It's a patent. 200 years ago. 200 plus. I don't know. Bunch of numbers. You guys do the subtraction. Text me when you find out what the numerical value of that is. Did I say 1853? 1857? God darn it. Now I can't find it. It's only 5.1, so it's not totally whooping your ass. 1875. 18. There we go. See? Q always wants me to pour a beer over my head. I'm not really sure why, but he does. I can't. It's too valuable. I can't do that. Even if I bathed my wonderful body in it, it would be impure, you know? It sounds like a good idea. Well, I'll just bathe in it and like drink it myself to death all the way down to the drain, you know? Yeah, you contaminate it. It must be handled with care, you know? I don't know. Hold on, let me do, you know what I always fall back on, you know, from the head, Scott Zilla, is Judas Priest. Is that A440 or A420? So is that no, it's not it's not a B. It's good for your air. Yeah, breaking the law, baby. You know laws. You know those today. Oh, it is good too, man. It is good, man. Yeah, 440. That's right. So now, yeah, okay, that's not an A either. Right? So it can't be. Jesus Christ. Oh, Steele, you gross me out like the best of them, dude. I'm telling you. Key of sorry. No, that's not it. No. No. I'd say G. No. Maybe it's E. Okay, think about this song. You guys know this song. Wait a minute. Let me get a good toot here. Now. How's that? It's got to be an E, right? I don't know. We need one of them things that tell you what tune it is. I need Google. Google, what note is this? There you go. Wow, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, 8. Maybe it's not an E. Oh, yeah, that's 8. That's an A, isn't it? Is Twilight Zone an A? Free bird. Talk about show. That was an excellent series of events down the old. You should play Freebird, My Sharona, talk about Shum, but the steel, Rudy giving me a hard on. I gotta quit laughing before I drink, Otherwise, I inhale it, Time out the cue. Well, maybe that is an A. No, it's too low for an A. I think that's an A. Now. How's that go? Boom, boom. No, I think it's a G. I think it's a G. With his teeth. Oops. Take it easy. You're going to contaminate your own beer, pal. God damn, these bass go down. They go down quick and smooth, man. It's that first one. You get past that first one, and they just you just roll through them. This is my second. Or no, wait a minute. Maybe it's my third. Oh, that's hilarious. Should I talk about the refs and see if we get chatted out? I don't know. I would think if you're a non-Browns fan, you would watch highlights of our games and you'd just be like, oh my God, you guys are just garbage. You're terrible. Even Bad Dog, like I said on the last stream, man, he flipped on Bakeman. He was a huge Bakeman fan. He flipped on him. This dude's garbage, man. Yeah, isn't that cool? Should we get him to flag the stream? Those fuckers in their power. I need T-Luck on here so I could talk about that Epstein guy that accidentally killed himself when everybody was watching. Although there was a cool something that I subscribe to is his YouTube channel is Zeducation with a Z, Zeducation. And he's kind of, he's conservative, but he ran over, just today, he ran over that Epstein. He kind of said what I said, which was, where the fuck is this story, Where the fuck is this huge story that almost everybody's fucking involved with, Yeah, Rams were busy today. They traded with us too, bro. They took Austin Corbett for an undisclosed round pick. I don't know what it is yet. It's undisclosed. So not for my eyes. Awake channels. But anyway, bro, hey, God bless you guys, man. You be safe. And I'm glad you guys are doing well. And can't wait to see you on the next stream or whenever we can, buddy. Yeah, you be safe, man. Drink good beer. I know you will. I trust you. I saw Vodka Drinker in one of my Awake channels. What's an Awake channel, Scottzilla? What are you talking about? Remember in Happy Days, they'd always kiss, and if the chick liked you, she'd raise her leg. You know, that's what I do with my beer. I take a drink and I go, or is it a Peter North? You know, I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, that's Scott. Yeah, 8 Camel Toes is taking the helm tonight, man. He's oh God, that's fucking funny. Oh, shame on me. I shouldn't think that that's that funny, but it is funny. Where's your scrunchie, Rudy? I gotta be honest with you, I don't know what a scrunchie is. Is that like a ponytail holder or something? Or? Disney was a Satanist. Ooh, where you going, Scott? Where you going, buddy? Is that what a scrunchie is? Is it one of those like the girls, but they're like flowery looking and they wrap their shit up in there or something? It's got to be a scrunchie. Whatever happened to leg warmers? How come girls don't wear leg warmers anymore? Weren't those cool? Weren't those kind of sexy? You know, they put a pair of jeans on and they have these like leg warmers on. And now it sounds weird. Oh, it's a gay hair tie. Oh, shit. Oh. Kyle, you with us, brother? Are you getting some weather over there? Is that what's happening to us here? I know Kyle's in Ohio too, so yeah. Kundite is in now. Well, it looks like he's out because we just lost somebody. Maybe are we losing Kyle and Joey all the time? Kyle and Joey were always cool. They're always drinking cool shit and recommending beers and shit. Actually, there was quite a few nights where me and Kyle and Joe were just kind of, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Mine is kind of firing on all pistons right now, which is a little weird because normally it sucks. Oh, I turned my phone off. I'm going to keep it off. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Kyle, because I got another beer. Because nothing stops. The internet ain't going to stop that. All right, I'll be right back. Maybe I'll make my round. I'll make a round, and I'll be right back. If you guys are there, that's cool. If not, then you won't be there. So listen to all my little banging shit. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Oh, it's my last beer. It's not my last beer. It's my last pass, which really sucks. So I'll just set it there to keep me company, you know. Let you guys know that I care. All right, I'm going to throw this in the garbage, grab a quick smoke, and I'll be right back. I'll tell you what, man, I don't know who's getting any weather, but it is a nice, clear night. And it's relatively warm still. And by warm, I mean like maybe 60s or something. Like the back ass pour. Love it, love it, love it. Bam. Hang out with the boys there. Well, I'm going to take a chance here and refer back to my conversation earlier. And I don't want you guys to take this wrong. I don't think that every third play is just going to collapse and be bad. But by with the 66% the percentage here, or how often a defense a good defense holds an offense, I don't want you to think that I think that every third play is just going to be bad. But I think you kind of grasp what I'm saying, where analytically, how a ref or how refs can take a team out of a game just by giving like a little hip check, a little nudge, whether it's forward or backward. And I saw that watching the Seahawks game. I saw the refs giving the Seahawks a little hip check forward, and I saw them giving a little hip check backward for the Browns. It was very upsetting. So my prognosis at the first half of the game was so much different than the second half of the game. When it comes to the refs. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I won't say anything else. It's been a long time since I read a book. My little Fed chairman, Paul Volcker, story kind of reminds me how much I don't read anymore, which is shame on me, Even in fiction books, there a lot of these writers have to do enough research where you actually gather some truth on subjects, despite it being fiction, But I used to like to read fiction too. Generally horror, though. Horror, investing. I used to read a lot of investing books. Do you hear my knees crack? Jesus Christ. I'm crumbling here. I'm crumbling here. You got Marcus Peters? Mac G, how are you, man? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, we got enough personalities. We don't need Cam Newton. We don't need Cam Newton. Good, good. Marcus Peters. Why isn't it ringing a bell for me? I know the name. Can you articulate? Was that the Ravens deal? What's BRB? Burb. Oh, he came from Carolina? Why am I drawing a blank on Marcus Peters? Wow. So I know him, I just don't know him. Is that what's happening here? You ever see that flicker of light? Do you guys see that? Chad Barrows, how you doing, bro, Chacho? Doing well, buddy? Oh, okay, the Rams. Right. Eight cases of maple syrup. Brilliant. Brilliant. You're competing with 8 camel toes here. Yeah, how you doing, Chad? You're not going to stop anybody's freedom here tonight, are you? Where's Gasper been? For God's sake. Wheelbarrow. Oh, I didn't say it. I said wheelbarrow. Chad Barrows. Wheelbarrow. Do I say Chad Barrels? It's this northern accent, you know. Wheelbarrow. God darn. He tricked me. He tricked me. 8, you are cunning. I pronounce you Mr. Cunning. No, that's funny. The Stumbler would appreciate that, Chad. Yeah, that's weird. And you survived, Mac. You survived. But let me. What did you think your game with us? What did you think about your game with us, buddy? I mean, ref wise, did you think there was any disparity in reffing? Do you think it was reffed rather well? And I'm glad I got you on there, buddy. Be honest with you. Will borrow. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I'm sorry, Mac. Maybe you didn't hear me. Yeah, they probably did. Okay. Well, I appreciate your honest opinion, Mac. So yeah, I mean, I don't recall the calls, and I don't know if it's just I'm trying to think that it wasn't that we just won, and I didn't feel like the game was handed to us. So is that kind of what you're saying? You don't feel like the refs handed us the game, and that's where my pet peeve is these refs are mauling us at home. The Titans game was at home. And that's why I kind of discarded the Sanford shithole game. Uh, um, the Rams game was at home. We should have won that game too. And the Russell Wilson, the Seahawks game was at home, and it's like we just can't catch a break at home, and it's like they flipped it on us, man. I'm more comfortable playing out of town now. It's weird, except for the Sanford shithole game. But I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird. I don't think maybe it's not weird. Maybe it's not as weird as I'm saying right now. Maybe there's something to it. I mean, did well, have you guys ever watched the Bottlegate incident on YouTube and everything that happened? I mean, a lot of you non-Browns guys, have you guys ever watched that? Because there's a pretty good articulation of it on YouTube and what happened and what went down. And if you're not a Browns fan and you hate the Browns, you're going to think the Browns fans are jerks for throwing bottles, plastic bottles at the refs. But if you kind of step back and be like, hey, what the fuck did these refs just do to these guys, man? You kind of get what the fuck happened. It wasn't as bad as it was written about, or if you heard about it, but if you watch it and you see what the hell's going on, eventually had to shut the game down there and they said the game's over and we lost. But it was a pretty bad call. And then after they made this bad call, they basically said, fuck you, eat shit. That's what the refs did, kind of. They didn't say it that way. But there were some fucking real shenanigans going on there, and the fucking crowd knew it, man. So they lashed out, I don't know. If you guys get a chance, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And it's the whole incident's on YouTube, and you can watch it. And I don't know, maybe we'll agree. Because the other day I heard one of our voices in Cleveland finally say something that I kind of agreed with, that Bottlegate wasn't that bad. I mean, it seems bad against the refs, and who throws plastic bottles at old men? If you step back and look at it that way, I kind of get it, But that was so bad. It was so ridiculous. The fans weren't going to fucking take it. They weren't going to get out of that fucking stadium without, Yeah, that's true. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Hope Josh shows up tonight. 7 Central. Who's Josh? Josh Gasper? Right, there's a Tom Gasper and a Josh Gasper, right? Am I wrong? There was like 2 of them, wasn't there? 8? Fool. This fool. Anyway, so I talked about the refs and we didn't get our chat cut down. So I don't know, maybe third time's a charm. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. If I talked about the refs once and they shut me down, then I talked about them again and they shut me down. They put me in that 33%. That's exactly what I was talking about with my analytics. Josh, my gosh. Is that right? That sucks. I don't think so. I saw a dude get like 5 feet away from the shitter and shoot the shit out of his butt into the toilet successfully. I saw that. It was a video, but I didn't see it live, thank God. But any of you guys watch QB School by chance? I know I try to give this dude a shout out. He is a professional quarterback. He was in the league for like 15 years, and he's got some starts under his belt. And he's got a channel on YouTube, and it's the QB School. If you haven't checked it out, what a delight it is to have that dude doing what he does. And he breaks down Dak Prescott. And the title of it is What's Wrong with Dak Prescott? And it's not necessarily what you think it is, like Dak Prescott sucks and he's explaining you why. He explains everything that's going out, the routes that are being run, whether they're good or not, whether the call is good or not, whether the throw was good or not. And he's got a really great breakdown. And he does the Bateman, and he's a huge Bateman fan. And he does a really good explanation. He only takes a couple plays. He doesn't do, obviously, the whole game. And maybe if you were to criticize what he's doing, you would be like, okay, well, he takes 3-4 plays and breaks them down. That's only 4 plays in the game. But you can see that these are important plays. These are turns in the game where turds. Sound like I said turds, didn't it? These are turds in the game that are pertinent. And he's got a really great channel, and I really love watching this guy. I try to watch all the stuff. I can't because it's just so much fucking YouTube shit to watch. Just never ends. And there's a lot of great, talented people on there. And some of you are of this talent. So Erica Steele just made a video. Oh, there you go. Eating Chad Barrels. Burn me too. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I think I'm ready for a smoke though. All right, it's the clock is about to strike midnight, and I'm gonna have a quick smoke, and I'll be right back. I won't talk or anything while I'm smoking, so I'll let you guys go. I won't say anything else, right? I'll just be quiet already. Don't listen to my footsteps and my grabbing of lighters. Like my sliding of glass doors. Crickets, rabbits, toads. Oh my. Ignore all that. Concentrate on yourselves. Oh. I hear an automobile. Does everybody do like I do and rest their beer on their belly? Or do you have to actually accumulate a beer belly to do that? Is it like a magnet? Does it stick to your belly? I always heard there's a hold it by your heart theory, but I think as you get older, it falls down to your belly. Because I think when I was younger, I used to hold it by my heart. Like I pledge allegiance to this beer, like one of those jobs. But now that I'm older, it's falling and it sits like right by my belly. I find that rather fascinating. God damn it, I'm gonna have to get a fucking beer. And that's my last bass. I hate the last bass. It's so wonderful. It's one of those love-hate things with the last bass. Switching over to another beer. That's ridiculous. Should never happen. I should get that shit shipped to me weekly. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to grab another beer, goddamn it. I'm out of beer, I'm just out of bass. And I'm going to retrieve at this point. One moment, please. Oh. There we go. This is my fridge. What is a stupid fridge? Okay, it's a different beer. I'm gonna go piss on it. What beer you drink or you piss? It's a good thing or you hydrate. Go piss. Well, it's me. I'm back. What we have here. Oh, finishing the old. And there it goes. Pretty good webbing. Falls pretty quick though. You know. It isn't quite. Nathaniel, how are you, brother? It isn't quite at that total craft level. It's It's a great beer, and I love it, and it's a great go-to for me. A little more expensive than like your Killians and your Yingling, and it is that next level beer, and I love it. It's a fun drink. But the webbing is a little bit disappointing, just a little bit, just a little bit. However, we're going to bring in somewhat of a brother of his, a new brother, newborn, a Guinness Blonde. That's right. Guinness does a blonde beer, and I did do a try on this in earlier episodes of the Regi Funk Show. And we're going to pour it right on top. Should I do a back pour? I like the back pour. The back pour is cool. I like I like knocking it right in the back door there. And, ooh, that's really good. Somebody's idling a moped out there. Look at that. Pretty good beer there. Nice head. Although the head's not sticking because it's not sticking to itself yet, but I'll stir it around, smell it. Ooh, I like that. But there you go. Not a bad beer. I really did like this. And this, I do recall when I tried this, this would be something that I would drink regularly if I could. And I'm telling you that, yeah, I would drink this regularly. That's right. I would. It's got a great smell, too. Ooh, that smells good. Lots of good stuff going on there. Yeah, you're right, Scottzilla. Yeah, but I really like this, man. It's a good, nice, smooth. Well, no, I don't want to say alternative because Guinness is smooth too. I mean, they broke the fucking mold when they made fucking Guinness. There's no doubt about that. There's got to be a beer hall of fame, man. And I would throw Guinness in as number one. I would. What a great beer that is, you know. There's a dude having trouble starting his car out there. Look at that, though. I don't know if you guys ever watched Darwin or Greg's beer reviews. Darwin, you got to watch. That dude cracks me up. I mean, he's in the industry and he's looking to get jobs, beer-oriented jobs where he tries them as like a connoisseur, you know. And I like Darwin; he's a great dude. And I don't know him personally. I just watching his shit. That motherfucker, he jakes his nose in there, man, when he goes to smell it. But let's take a smell test. You know, his fucking nose just goes hurling into that fucking glass, and it just cracks me the fuck up. And, you know, I'll be sitting on my phone watching, like I'll get home on a Saturday, and here comes another Darwin's beer review, and I'll pull it up, and I'm laughing. And it's not a comedy by any means. But that Jake, man, he fucking throws his nose in there like, I guess a pro. I don't know. Oh, okay, here we go. We're going to try it again. Oh, I love the way it holds my glass. Oh, great start, great middle, great finish. That is a good beer. And I'm not cutting on Bass because this is a great go-to for me. That's a good fucking beer too, though, man. That is great. And I would say a lot of people. Oh, there we go. See, you see that? Those are my friends there waiting. Beer pouring. Oh, that's funny, Scottzilla. That is very funny. Very good, though. Love the pub glass, too. And I think it was a very good glass for this evening. You know, we did the Bass, and we put a blonde Guinness in there, and this is yeah, this is what these guys are about. This pub glass really just has great ergonomics, man. I love drinking on it. I don't know how many times I gotta fucking say it. Oh shit, 8 camel toes. Oh, that's good shit, brother. You know, I like this, man. Some of these guys got. You know, I'm watching Bad Dog. And I love fucking Bad Dog. I love Entertainer. Those guys are fucking awesome. There's like, they might be like 600 fucking people in there. And that stream's just like fucking rocking. And I'm thinking, how the fuck can you actually Bad Dog and Entertainer do a really great job of like fucking skimming through and watching the stuff. And I'm, you know, it's going to take me a while, you know. I think I'm going to evolve with the channel. You know, it's not. Oh, not again, Scott. What the hell, dude? What happened? That's pretty good stuff there, man. I think this has been, I think this beer has been overlooked. It's been overlooked. Uh-oh, Scottzilla, you getting into shit, brother? I tell you what, man. I like not just to be honest with you. The first time I saw him do a basketball game, and I'll just reiterate some of the stuff that I said before. I was fucking blown away. That dude called like a fucking great what would you call it? Playoffs game. I mean, I would rather watch Bad Dog than actually watch the game. I would rather hear him articulate it than actually watch the game. That's how good I thought Bad Dog did an NBA playoff game. That's how good I think he is. But as I keep watching them, and as I keep kind of, you know, as you watch guys, you know them. You start knowing them, you know. And I appreciate that, Kyle. I really do. Oh, did he really? Wow. What was the theory behind that, Rogue? Scottzilla, you are who you are, dude. And that's it, man. Did you get in, Scott, did you get in trouble again? We all have lines, you know. I mean, I would like to think. Wait a minute, what am I witnessing here? Some kind of metamorphosis in chat here? That's why. What did I miss, Mac G? You'll try what, buddy? Turn down for what? Is this some kind of secret code or something? What am I missing here? Entertainer's a really great guy too, man, and I really enjoy watching his stuff too. And I appreciate, you know, some of these games I can't get and that I'm interested in watching. I'll just listen to Entertainer, man. You know, because he does a lot of them too. And I really appreciate these guys that do what they do and have a good time doing it, man. You know, entertainer has a good fucking time doing what he does, and I love chiming into his shit. What happened to entertainer? He got away with everybody. He got rid of everybody's wrenches and or mods and what why did he do that? Chris Senior or Chris Senior? Yeah, yeah, me too. I like checking in on Daniel. You know, Jones. I want to keep tabs on him. You know, because I get curious as to whether my appraisal of him as a quarterback is coming to fruition. So what happened? What did you do, Scott? Did you make him mad? Is it wrong for me to assume that something you said might have offended him or something? Or oh, the Guinness or the Bass? You talking about the Guinness? Because the Guinness Blonde is a really great beer, and I really think it's not rated. To be honest with you. Oh yeah, yeah. It is a really good beer. I really enjoy it, man. I this is a take home to mama type beer. If your mom's an alcoholic, you know. Yeah, smooth and yeah. I'm only halfway done with it, and you know, and this is weird with a lot of these craft beers. You need to kind of work through them a little bit, you know, to get their taste, to get their value, to get your palate kind of set for them. Well, it probably has something to do with me drinking those bass earlier. It might have set up my palate for this. However, um, I'm halfway through this blonde, and it's I'm whooping them down. You know, I want to drink it again. It's like a nice, great smelling beer. A nice fallback. I should be drinking more of this, to be honest with you. Oh, the steel. Love the steel, man. Love the steel. I have to apologize to you guys. When I was back there taking a piss, I had this really great fart, and as you get older, it usually releases when you piss, and I'm sorry. I would have brought it out here for you guys all to enjoy, and I'm just sorry, But God has His ways of making us, and I had to release in the bathroom over there, so it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. Next time I'll bring it out, and I'll just fart right in front of you fucking guys. Oh, I don't care. I like fart jokes, man. I like farts and fart jokes, and like Half Baked, that fucking horse farts right before it croaks, because that's what fucking shit happens. When you go, you fart and you shit, and you do all kinds of terrible shit. My kids don't believe me that if they're there and I'm on my deathbed, the first thing I want to do right before I die is fart before I die. So I'd be like, hey, it's pretty clean fart there, Dad, for being pretty close to death, And I'm serious. I am. I'm a sick individual. But I don't know. That'd be great to go off on a good note. Not on a beer note, but on a fart note. Mm. Yeah, that is really good. I really do like that. I'm glad. The only reason I bought these is because the bass wasn't there. I was gonna go bass, keep rocking it, but I was like, I saw that and I was just like, I remember trying it on episodes uh, way before and thinking, wow, what an underrated beer. And nobody had told me anything about this whatsoever. And I kind of discovered it. Um, and it's good, man. I like it a lot, man. I like it a lot. Yeah. So what are you guys up to, man? Oh, I love Davey. I got to start watching more Davey because I started watching a whole bunch of it and I kind of petered out, as Mullins would quote. I got to keep watching him because I do like that dude. He's pretty funny and he's talented, no doubt. What a great composition of. Oh my God! Ooh, a bag of Oreos. Mm, now that sounds good. You know what I had for dinner tonight? I had turkey bacon sandwiches tonight, man. They were so fucking delicious, man. God, were they delicious. Just turkey, Miracle Whip, and God, my wife makes the best fucking bacon, man. I don't know. She has perfected bacon, because like she cares. It's one of those things. It's not, and I'm not fucking with her. I'm not trying to say she doesn't care about us or anything, but she cares so much about that fucking bacon. She just cooks it fucking perfectly, man. Perfectly. Yeah, I thought I saw that. I just clicked out that icon that came up. So, God, so we make these, she gets some sliced turkey and we'll get that Italian bread and I'll put some Miracle Whip on each side of that piece of bread, lay some turkey down and put that perfect fucking bacon on it. It just, oh my God, man. It is so fucking delicious, man. And every couple of weeks she'll ask me, hey, why don't we do something simple like turkey bacon sandwiches? And the whole family, uh, us that are here, like cheer that shit, like, oh, okay, fucking A, yeah, do that. That's a great idea. Get some fucking turkey, some fucking Italian bread, and let's maul that shit. And that shit's like it's like gone already. And the girls, they eat like fucking birds. They barely eat shit. But you get this Italian bread, which is shaped like that, which is a relatively big sandwich, man. And they fucking fuck that shit up, man. Jesus Christ, man. They're like them fucking corn on the cob typewriter, man. They just like whoop through that shit. So everybody's kind of trying to ration their own shit and separate their bacon. Okay, this is my bacon. This is your turkey. It's fucking hilarious. Ooh, POB. Noah, are you at the store? Noah just like drives. Do you actually go to school or anything? Because you're like always driving around. No, I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, I'll stick around a little bit, man. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Noah. Having a good year, man. Is that what college students? Is that what my son's doing right now? Probably driving around at 25 in the evening looking for a beer store. That is good. That is great, man. Yeah, good for you, buddy, because they deserve it, man. They've been playing some really solid football, man. Some fundamental football. There's no doubt about that. No, the media is in panic mode. The Browns aren't in panic mode. Don't believe it, Noah. Noah, do you sit in your own pew? Is that what's happening here? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Noah, don't get worked up, man. The media does very strange things, man. They do very strange things. Media it's a different entity than the actual team. The media needs stories. They want to be affiliated with them. It's no different than us. Yeah, I know Thoth. I agree, Scott. Thoth. They're not necessarily good all the time. I think the media they really do this half and half, where they need a story. They want to run all over. I mean, think about these disc jockeys. Think about these guys that are on the radio, and they got 3 hours, man. Steal. They got 3 hours. What the fuck are they going to talk about? Let's talk about, Cam's hair or something. They'll talk for fucking 3 hours about the shit, And that's where, I don't know. I guess I try to chime in. Obviously this is a very small channel. It doesn't do much damage in that effect, but I try to curb a lot of and I don't think it's dumb shit necessarily. I mean, it's social shit. And a lot of shit is social shit that doesn't fucking mean anything, man. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, Watch, I don't know, fucking, Women in Los Angeles or something like that. And there's the show is nothing. Nothing's happening but women arguing. And nobody cares. But women watch this as if this is really how a rich woman's wife or lives are or something. I just don't. That's only one corner. That's one tier of what's happening now. But socially, Jesus Christ, nothing's real anymore, man. It's nothing's real anymore. People talk to me, and I'm just like, you're not saying anything. You're not saying anything to me. I'm going. We are your channel, Rudy Thoth. I love you, 8. Oh, you got me in the gizzard on that one, brother. You see, but it has to happen, because if it doesn't happen, we don't have #Thoth, right? I mean, so what's happening is natural, right? Everything's naturally fucking happening right here. Yeah, sorry, Kyle. It's because I'm laughing and shit, Sorry. Yeah, I won't do it anymore. Tom, how are you? Uh-oh. Square as me. How are you, buddy? Ooh, T Luck just put a video out. I'm not going to watch it on my channel, but I definitely I like to watch my T Luck. Got to have my T Luck. I don't know where the hell he's been. Mm. God damn, is that a good beer? I think I might be falling in love. Mm. 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 Yeah, that is a good beer. Right down to the last sip, too. I rationed it. I stopped myself. How are you, Tom? I'm just kidding. You said I'm good. Uh-oh. Tom, are you a Browns fan now? Oh, eight. Eight is not only is he cunning, he's a Swiss Army knife. he's got a tool for each task. I just made myself laugh there. You believe that? Yeah, you're not cunning anymore. Oh God, that's hilarious. Oh. Whoa. Pulling up the ginger, are you, Tom? Well, you might just get a video, Tom. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go get another beer because I drink a lot and smoke another cigarette. I don't know if I got a piss yet or not. I'll decide that through the natural flow of life. I will decide that. So excuse me, all of you. Hey, lucky Mr. Grime Guinness. Remember, don't listen to all the little fucking noises that I do doing all my shit. Don't listen. Talk amongst yourselves. There you go. I will piss. Damn it. Don't listen to me walking. Shut the door. Turn the fan. Washing my hands. Stomping into the dining room. All right, I'm gonna grab a quick smoke, brothers. Hold on now. Hold your time. You know, it's funny. And I know I joke about the crickets every time I open the door, but crickets are kind of a little safety valve, man, you know? When things aren't going good, the crickets fucking get quiet. They don't do shit. They're like, what the fuck was that? I was playing this fucking my leg violin here, and somebody stepped by me, you know? They're little survival triggers, man, you know? It's kind of neat. we got crickets going here, so I feel safe. I don't want to stab anyone in the throat tonight, man. I just want to have a beer and have a good time, you know? So I listen to the crickets. So it's a good night, right? Glass half full. And they're all armed with their little fucking leg violins. Little assholes. Are crickets assholes? They probably are, aren't they? We would fuck with play a leg violin all night. Are they like penguins where they like sacrifice their whole lives to getting laid once and marching their fucking babies over to Antarctica or something? You ever watch that shit? Penguins of the, or what's that? There's a movie or something. They show you how fucking much their lives suck. March of the Penguins. That's what it was. You want to wonder why humans survive? Go watch fucking March of the Penguins. Of course, I watch it because I'm an asshole too, you know, and I enjoy other assholes. Crickets aren't assholes, but Buddy Holly is? What the fuck is that? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Crickets aren't assholes, but Buddy Holly is. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta recoup. Okay. Let's do another backboard here. Oh shit. You know, I always wondered, Nate. You know, when we do Xbox or PS4 or all those clowns, you know. Oh, that was a huge pour there. That's Big Head. We love Big Head. Once again, we're doing the blonde. Get his blonde this evening. You have an avatar, you know. You got your gamer tag or whatever, but my avatar was like me, and I had long hair, and he would do dumb stuff. But the quote, the bubble that would come off my head was Brad Pitt's gay, and I thought of that when I saw this article in Jesus Christ, what's one of them fucking gay magazines, and they interviewed Brad Pitt, and he was like, "Yo, I think gays need to be more appropriated into society," or so. I can't remember what it was. And I got more laughs off that Brad Pitt's gay window that I put over my head I would get more, like not necessarily a thumbs up because they didn't have an Xbox, but you know, I get more love and love your avatar shit. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's okay that Brad Pitt's gay. You know, but you know his huge push towards gay forwardness, or I don't know how you articulate that. Anyway, uh, uh, I want to say a women's magazine, but you know, it wasn't like GQ or something like that. I really can't remember, and I would love to tell you that. But yeah, Brad Pitt's not gay, but you know, he got political, and that was like his political push towards, and then he just fell off into the shadows, and he doesn't talk politics anymore because he saw what happened to George Clooney. So yes, yes, you are right, South. Thank you so much. It was Cosmopolitan. Mm. Mosh, you're here. Dude, didn't you have mic um, problems and chat problems before? Is this some kind of virus that hit me or something? Let me ask you, Mosh, because I thought you had those problems also, where your mic shut down. Your what the hell was going on with you there? If you don't mind me asking, because that's what was happening to me Sunday, man, and today and tonight. I kind of got on to really do a test thing here. That is a little weird. Yeah, but before, that was before StreamYard though. You remember your mic shut down, everything fucking shut down on you. I think 8, and now that I think about it, wasn't 8 the one that was having trouble with his chat or something? It kept getting shut down somehow. Hmm. Look at the lacing in that glass 8. That's good stuff there. I'll keep attacking this. Oh yeah, I do have Spectrum. Joe, I do have Spectrum. Scottzilla, you better have your eyes open. Suds. Nice suds. Well, that's old school, dude. I like that. Demon Kratz. What? Jasper, are you conservative? I'm having a vintage 2019 Busch Light. Busch. There's an L in there. There I go again. Chad Barles. No. All right, that's it. You're not a moderator anymore, Tom. Can you guys see my mouse? Probably can't see my mouse. It's flailing. I'm just kidding, Tom. Noah, are you climbing up the ranks here with some good shit? Diapers. Oh God. I like this a lot, man. And I don't know if it's just the Baston Blonde comparison, but that's a good fucking beer, man. I like that a lot, man. That fucker goes down good. One more time, man. If you guys haven't tried this and you like trying all the craft beers and you think everybody else is doing all kinds of great shit, Guinness comes up with a blonde here that's a really great fucking beer, man. Yeah, Noah's funny. Noah's funny too. Damn college kids. Oh, boy, that's so good. I'm going to lift my finger before I even drink it. I'm telling you. What the fuck happened to Noah? All of a sudden, Noah's like whooping everybody's ass, man. He was such a good kid. Would you get a 2.9 or something this semester? What happened to you, buddy? No, I'm just kidding. No, I hope, Noah, I hope you're doing better than that, buddy. Is that bad? I don't even know. How's your grades, Noah? Can I ask you that, buddy? You know what's funny? I believe you are. I really do. Because bad kids don't say they're good kids. They don't. Jesus Christ. Poor Tom. Everybody's put his ass in there. Oh, good for you, buddy. Good for you. You got good parents, don't you, Noah? You got good parents, don't you, Noah? Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Tom, you're not supposed to say anything. Oh, that's cool. Mom's cool. That's cool. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. She whooped your ass then, huh? Yeah. Hey, God bless you, brother. I'm sure you did. You sound like a pretty cool kid to me, man. What the hell you're doing here, I don't know. Oh God. Oh, that fucking rocks my world, eh? You rock my world, brother. I went limp. Good beer. Wow. Yeah, look at it. I don't know if I can really see. Look at the fucking rock in this glass, man. I'm fucking digging it. This blonde is. I'm gonna quit going and getting Bass, and I'm gonna keep getting blonde. And they better keep fucking producing it, man, or I'll write them a letter. Panthers are like 4-2, aren't they, or something? When's your bisexual week, 8? Tom, you're loved here. You know that, right? Hey, so is ours, you copycat. Hey, shut the fuck up. Sorry. You see, what happens when you mess with the Warriors? Or is it the Orphans? No, it's the Orphans. Sorry. The Warriors movie, Orphans gang. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. No, I would do that. I'm not going to take $100 worth of money. It's like 5 hours work, man. Don't be sorry, Rudy's ponytail. Never be sorry. That's awesome. Hmm. Well, I got the survival thing with money on the ground. And I know you guys are going to laugh at this, but I try not to fall for the setup, and I make my own money, and I live the way I do. And I'm not a big money picker upper guy, man. I just don't dig it, man. I feel set up. If there's money sitting there, I just don't do it, man. It's not just for being a model citizen or anything like that. But if I see something drop out of a pocket, somebody drops a wallet, it's different. But I see a baby doll on the street or like fucking money in the street, I let it be, man. Here comes the pile. Here comes all the 300-pound linemen, on the tackle, right? Mm. I could drink this all night. That's hilarious. Tom, I've never done you that way, brother. Never. You were always welcome here, and I was always. Am I defending myself? I don't defend myself. What the fuck am I doing, Tom? I'm not responding to that. Did you just give away the ponytail phantom? Is that true? Shame on you, Tom. You exposed the Phantom. Is that true? Noah? You're Rudy's ponytail? You exposed yourself to save Tom's life? You're a hero. Oh, if I was a chimp, I'd throw my fucking shit at you. God damn it, 8. Cunning. You are cunning, 8. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Jesus Christ, man. I remembered. A bomb is the type to say, oh, a bomb. Wow. Interesting. Is that a brow challenge right there? Dude, I'm running a deficit. Tom, don't do it. You're going to look like Whoopi Goldberg, man, you know? Okay, I'm going to have one beer and that's it. Last one. Last call. Last call. But I got to do a piss and a smoke. You know, I got to make my rounds, stomp around. You guys listen to me. Opening drawers, dropping drawers. Uno Mosley. Guess what I bought, Tom? Raspberries. They were on sale. Smoke break. I feel safe. if you're hearing any noises, we keep a gargoyle out in the back room over there. So shame on me. Oh hell! Sorry, I didn't have story time with. I kind of blanked out over there, you know. Crickets. You know, it's actually a little bit of a comfortable silence happened there. I think. I don't know. Could be wrong. Jesus Christ. Cat fucker. Jeez, who's cat fucker? Is that T-Luck? T-Luck? How you doing, bro, Chacho? Good to see you, man. I've been missing you, brother. Long time. Uh-oh. Maybe I didn't pour this one so well. Shame on me. Now that's trickle economics there, right? Bam. Ooh. Look at that fat fucker, huh? Mullins, back in the fray. Tom's back. Welcome back, Tom. I hope you're okay. I hope you have all your hair, dude, to be honest with you. Ooh, that smells good. Oh. Well, that stinks. Rudy, your chat is running your shit. That stinks. How dare you, Mullins? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got on like 3 or 4 times tonight, so it's understandable, Mullins, you know. No, that's what mustaches are for. They're control. That's right. Thank you, Q. Thanks for chiming in there, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry, Scott. Mm. Oh, that is good. What the fuck is South talking about, dude? Do I not know? Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Mosh. Let myself go. Hey, Bobby's doing block me, watch a bitch. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I'm just watching you guys, man. Scottzilla's right. I'm just letting you guys rock, man, because you guys rock. Or do you? Ribbit. I'm just gonna sit in here and ribbit like a fucking frog. Because I'm drinking great fucking beer. Look at that. Look at that tower of greatness right there. Eee. Eee. I'll just do this for the next half hour. Eee. Lego man. That's a lot of Legos, man. That's for sure. I don't know. I've only met A-Bomb once, and I thought he was okay. I don't know. But if he's like flagging dudes, man, that's kind of fucking sucks, man. Yes, yes, Chad. Make a whole package of bacon. You don't stop. You don't ration bacon. You make bacon. Yeah. Be safe, 8. We love you, brother. God bless you, man. God damn it, Tom. How come you're whooping on me now? I don't whoop on you. I'm just kidding. You're allowed to whoop on me. It's okay. I can take it. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I know the college guys are all ready for fucking they're all ready for fucking Thanksgiving, Noah. Yeah. I've already heard from the college dudes. Yeah, we're petering out here, so I'm guessing that 8's getting on pretty soon here. So I'm not going to be on too much longer because I'm actually kind of just sitting here watching you guys. So, ooh, you got emo chicks, Noah? Or I'm sorry, Mosh. Yeah, I dig Halloween too. Q. I've had her before. Well, what the hell's he doing that for? He's shotgunning 3 beers? What the hell's he doing that for? Wow, look at this. This motherfucker spins on a head. Oh, wow, is that good? That is good. What's he doing that for? Shotgunning 3 beers. He's been drinking already, right? So he's not like finishing up here. Well, I guess it's 1:10 here, so Mosh, by chance, did you hear? I don't know if you've checked this dude out at all. QB School. Have you ever heard of QB School by chance? I'm going to give you a shout because he does a breakdown of Dak Prescott. You might be interested in, I think. Just in case you didn't hear me, Mosh, check out the QB School's breakdown of what's happening to Dak Prescott. He's got a pretty good video out there. You might enjoy. Yeah, QB School on YouTube. You might be interested in checking that out. He's a quarterback, been in the league he was in the league for like 15 years, backup starter, back and forth. I can't remember the dude's name, but he's got a YouTube channel. It's called QB School, and he just recently broke down the title of it is what happened to Dak Prescott. So I would check that out if I were you. I think you might like it, to be honest with you. Oh, you are so welcome, Mosh. Thank you. Thank you, brother, for chiming in tonight, man. It's good to have you. Yeah, I'm kind of petering out here. I love you guys. I'm gonna finish up this beer and go to bed. And you guys be safe, man. Enjoy 8 or Mosh's channel that's coming on now, or if he's on now. I didn't get a highlight for either one of you guys, but yeah, it's time. I got to work tomorrow. So God bless you guys, man. You guys be safe. Till next time, man. Hope to see you soon. Peace out with Rudy G. Funk, man. Ooh, that girl was better than the last. Be safe, guys. Later.